Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at the level 50 Open Master League, and we're going to take a look today at my level 50 shiny Dialga, which I powered up. And this has 15, 13, 15 as I read. It is shiny. I wanted to have a shiny anyway. And here we have our first opponent with a 4080 Dialga and like a non-push Kyogre as well. I think this guy went to the wrong league. I think he realized it soon anyway, so this first battle was kind of gifted to us. But it's fine, I'm gonna take that easily. Yeah, you're just gonna surrender because you see, okay, that was the wrong league maybe. But it's fine. We play Garchomp in the lead. A lot of people play it right now with the Dragon Tail move. I think Mudshot is definitely better for this team, because we kind of want more coverage against steel types like Metal, and Mudshot just provides you a bit more coverage there. I see here, like against the Groudon, at least we face it here right now, we get him low. My opponent stops out into the Mewtwo. We can catch the move on the Metagross and we're in a good shape here. But the problem here is the Mewtwo most likely has Shadow Ball anyway, and Shadow Ball would one-shot us, I think, from this range. But you're gonna see the actual hero of this video gonna be not the Dialga, it's gonna be the Metagross. The Metagross put in so much work, this thing was like amazing. This is level 51. You see in general my team, other than the Dialga, is pretty easy to get. We had a C-Day for Garchomp, we had I think 2 or 3 events for the Metagross right now, so that's pretty easy to get. And yeah, the Dialga I got from raids, of course, because you know, you can only really get the candies from raids. But it's actually, it was cheap for me, like cheapish. It's still of course absurd how much it cost this thing. And here we lose the next battle, sadly, barely. But I think I paid like maybe 35 euro or something for that, because I always did all my free passes. I also did a lot of raids during the Go Fest, where you basically had some more free passes as well. So it wasn't that expensive for me, but I also still did like a lot of remote raids. And yeah, here I actually start really late into the match, and I have no idea why. Like I couldn't attack in the beginning. We can go for the outrage, get a shield, can swap into our Dialga. Now we can see what he wants to do here. I hope he goes for Elf Power here, and he does, which is beautiful, because he can shield this. My opponent goes to the Metagross. Totally fine for us. We actually, I think I went 3-2, 3-2, and 4-1 with this team. I had like one battle, which I didn't put in here, but I lost because I thought I already won, like just try to farm down, and even though I had like already a move stored, I could just thrown the move and would have won then. But like, I overfarmed like so much, and he just actually like lived with 1 HP and didn't even look at the screen anymore because I thought I won. But yeah, I didn't put that in there because it's embarrassing, and I don't want to be embarrassed here. Oh wait. But yeah, I'm still gonna say it. It was like, sometimes I just don't pay attention anymore to battles, but here we're just gonna be able to counter this Dialga with our Metagross. My opponent's Dialga isn't even level 50. What a noob, like, doesn't he have like enough money for that? Like, seriously, like, I don't know, I hate this. I hate it's just that you have to do raids for this thing. It's just like, it's just like stupid. Here we actually have a Mewtwo, which I thought, okay, cool. They have 50 shield Mewtwo, but it's actually normal, like level 41. Maybe I could have also like no shield here. I didn't really look at the SCP at the time. I just sealed it for the first time. I was more scared because it's Shadow. But we're gonna be able to go into a Dialga. We can catch a Psystrike here, still gonna do like half health because like Shadow Mewtwo does so much damage. My opponent goes into level 50 Garchomp, the Champ. The Champ is of course like really good against Dialga, but I'm fine having this out of the way because now we can go back into our Garchomp, gonna be able to KO this, and we still have our Metagross in the back, and my opponent has a Togekiss. There were actually a lot of like high level Togekiss already. I don't know how people got that. Let me see how many Togekiss XL can I have. I didn't put any, like I didn't walk this thing or anything. Okay, I have 90. I mean, people might get that with walking and stuff like this. 90 and could get like transfer for 13 more. So yeah, I would have been also, I mean, kinda hate Togekiss, but yeah. I hope we're gonna get like maybe an event more for that, but it's difficult for this thing as like the actual evolution also doesn't really spawn often in the wild, so Here we also start off like half a turn later, I think, than my opponent. My opponent catches the outrage on the Metal. Like I could have also just went and tried to get to the Earthquake instead, but hey, I didn't, which is really bad for us now. Opponent goes for the superpower, we can go for an outrage here. This outrage would KO him now because of the debuff. My opponent shields. And we try to go for another outrage. I think I'm gonna let this go still. And what we can do now is go into our Metagross and farm all the way down, as Metagross doesn't get super effective hits with the superpower, and we still like both have resisted quick moves. My opponent goes into Mewtwo, which is fine for me. Level 50. Oh yeah, maybe I showcase my Shando Mewtwo soon, because now I actually have a Shando Mewtwo, but I need to put Elite Tamps, I think, on that thing. Yeah, I have a Shando Mewtwo now for the normal Master League, but I don't think I'm gonna try to get that to level 50 anytime soon. So yeah, kind of difficult. He has like so much energy already. It's crazy how fast this thing gets to moves. My opponent goes to the Melmetal. I have to throw here, sadly. And I think my opponent might be able to win this game because, yeah, I think he's gonna win this game because he caught the move correctly. I have to shield something, but I cannot shield this and the Thunder, and like this kind of, yeah, lost us the game. Like if he couldn't catch like the outrage from the beginning, like this would have been an easy win. But like, yeah, crazy catch there. Like usually, like he should go for Earthquake anyway. But yeah, here we have like Garchomp Mirror, and my opponent has a Garchomp with Dragon Tail. What we're gonna do here is just gonna stay and go for the Outrage. It is fine. And my opponent goes into extra draw, so hard counter team against us right now, which is beautiful. But we're surviving the Drill Run, and we can get to Draco Media in time. We actually had some lag there. Usually you get there a bit easier. His Draco Media got a KO him, so we win the Zero Shields. My opponent goes into his Garchomp again. Now we're in a bigger problem here. Just gonna shield the first one, to Sand Tomb. Now expecting to go for another Sand Tomb anyway, so I'm not gonna shield. And yeah, we have to swap out here. Now we're in a really tough spot. My opponent goes for another Sand Tomb. I'm not gonna shield because I can't. It's a Sand Tomb, of course, and my opponent tries to catch in his Melmetal. I have to bait him now. Like there's nothing I can do other than bait him here. Meter Mesh, yeah, get shielded. Which is nice. I can go for my next move, and now it depends on if he can KO me in time with the Metagross. Oh no, he actually survived this. Shit. So he goes for a Rock Slide here, good bait there. We can go into our Garchomp, absorb the superpower here, and now we can farm him down and hope that we can get to move. He gets to another move before me. This seems tough to me right now. We can go for the Media Mesh just in time before the next Dragon Tail hits us. And we're gonna be able to KO this, and we have enough HP to KO the Melmetal as well, so that's a good game to my opponent. Next up we're gonna have Garchomp against Excadrill. Beautiful lead, of course, and that's why we want to see. Yveltal is a core breaker for this team. I'm just gonna go for the Outrage here. This thing is annoying as hell. I'm just gonna stay in here, and I'm gonna catch actually on the Dialga. Hope that's not a Focus Burst and it's a Dark Pulse. And now we're in okay spot, because what we can do now is just shield here. Hope it's a Focus Burst. He should go for the Focus Burst. It is. And we can farm all the way down. And we know already like Excadrill doesn't really like the Draco Media anyway. So if he goes back into this thing, we have a nice surprise for him here. I think I'm gonna be able to, yeah, take him nearly out there, which is fine. We can let this one go. He can KO us. We can farm down with our Pokemon here, and he goes into a Kyogre. And now we are in a bad spot, because this Metagross won't do a lot of things against this Kyogre, other than soaking some extra moves here, and he can KO us in 2 turns. If he can get to the Earthquake, we can't by 1 turn. Good counting by my opponent, actually. We're gonna be able to get KO'd here, and yeah, tough. We can go for an Outrage. Unless he maybe like tries to sack swap or something. He tries to swap out, but he doesn't get to the move, and I have no idea what he's doing there. I actually like, I tried to go for the Earthquake here, but I thought, okay, maybe Outrage is also enough for this range. He gets the extra move in. Should have thrown the Outrage before, but we're gonna be able to KO this Kyogre here. Good game there. Close game though. Next up, Togekiss on lead. Really bad for us, but this is basically how the team works. You can go into Dialga now. Okay, my opponent switches into his own Dialga. And we can like basically have like a soft counter for this fairy types. Of course, it's not a decent counter or anything like this, but it's better than nothing. And we can go for an Iron Head here. But at this point, we're like kind of far behind, because like, okay, our Garchomp has like nearly no use anymore, because we know it's a Togekiss. So we just hope that he runs Thunder instead of Draco, and he does. So we can soak some extra moves here. Try to catch the move here, which didn't work out, but we can just farm him down, because my opponent just forgot that he has charge moves. Also something that I don't mind really. Here my opponent goes into the Mewtwo. We have like 2 Media Meshes nearly, and we're gonna be able to shield here. But besides, like, it doesn't really matter. doesn't really matter unless he survives this, but I think like Meteor Mash is so strong that should KO. It does not, and he gets to another move, so I'm just gonna, okay, maybe it's a Shadow Ball now. It's another Psy Strike, so I shouldn't have shielded. Opponent goes into the Togekiss, and I think Flamethrower would maybe KO us here, but I mean, not the Garchomp, I guess. Good switch maybe on my side. We can go for the Meteor Mash, gonna be able to KO this, and we're gonna need only one more quick move to KO the Mewtwo. Good game there. Next up, we have Garchomp against Groudon. Again, we're just gonna stay in here. We're just gonna go for the Outrage. Okay, actually, we're gonna shield we always like shield. I think there's like, I haven't seen a Groudon that like not thrown the Earthquake immediately. Make a mistake here, we overfarm by, I think, 8 energy we lost there, which is kind of crucial, I think. Which is actually really bad. But it's fine. Can go for another move. He just let it go, which is crazy. Goes into his own Dialga. I'm gonna mirror him here. He has a better Dialga. I think it's a Hundo for him. I mean, I could have had a Hundo, but I'm gonna keep my Hundo for the normal Master League. By the way, I'm just gonna showcase every league basically this last 2 weeks here. So you're gonna see everything on my channel. No matter which league you want to play, I'm gonna cover everything. I have like stuff in mind for the normal Master League. I have stuff in mind for the Premier Cup already, so we're just gonna mix it through. I just also like want to have like some kind of different stuff I can showcase in like only one league, so we're gonna see what we want to do. And yeah, here we're just gonna shield. It's a Shadow Ball, good thing we shield here. We can go for the Meteor Mash, we're gonna KO this Mewtwo, and now there's nothing really my opponent can do here, I think. It's only as Dialga, and yeah, nothing really. Here we just go for the Meteor Mash and KO him. Good game there. And into the next game, we have Mewtwo against us. It's always difficult. Mewtwo in the lead is always a bit difficult. He goes straight for the move. I try to catch most of the time the second Psy Stroke on my Dialga. I'm just gonna shield because it just chunks so much. He gets the extra quick move in, of course, which we didn't. And we have some lag, and we try to catch, and it didn't work out. But I think that's definitely not a Focus Burst. It's a Shadow Ball, so it's fine. Goes into Landorus, and Landorus is also a bigger problem for this team, but I didn't expect that people actually would like get this. But here my opponent has a maxed out Landorus, crazy, and he can farm me all the way down. And he has actually Earthquake in his moveset, which is usually not the thing what you want to run. Usually run Superpower and Stone Edge, so I was kind of confused about that. He goes for another Superpower. We can go into our Metagross, try to farm down, but he gets to the move 1 before, which is sad. I have to let it go, it's debuffed anyway. And now like it's Metagross against the rest of the world. Here he goes into a Dialga, he tries to farm it down, but like he tries to swap on the move, but it didn't work out. And because he did this, I know I have enough energy to get to 2 Earthquakes anyway. So it's gonna be a good game. Yeah, not the best tech swap there. I mean, I was at the move, but I didn't think of throwing anyway. So good thing I didn't throw there, and we're gonna win this game thanks to that. And yeah, Metagross is just such a good one right now. Like it's most likely one of the best closers in the level 50 meta. We started into the game really late again. We have some lag here. I don't know, like the game right now. Of course, there's a lot of talk, and I really want to like say anything anymore about this because I already said everything in a big video. But yeah, I'm just gonna end. It's bad right now. But we can go for Draco here. My opponent shields, which is fine. We can now go back into our Garchomp. He goes for a charge move. I can farm up a bit extra after this. And I'm gonna be able to go for an Earthquake. And this Earthquake, of course, I think does like, I don't know, 150%. This Mole has basically no defense. And we can swap out immediately into our own Metagross. He has a Garchomp. So the switch was basically pretty stupid, as we would have been able to get a shield against him with our own Garchomp. So I didn't really think this switch was necessary. And he goes to Centum, which is bad, but he swaps out to Mewtwo. I have to shield here, it's a Shadow Ball, okay. Can we swap maybe onto the Shadow Ball against the Mewtwo? I don't know. He has to shield there. Can we catch the Shadow Ball? The switch clock wasn't up. I think that's gonna be a loss then. The Shadow Ball gonna hurt a lot. And we cannot get to another move here. Good game to my opponent, yeah. Level 15 Mewtwo is crazy. The last game is really interesting. And this thing, yeah, here I have Giratina against us in the lead. My opponent swaps into Sylveon. I actually should have swapped into Dialga here because I could have already imagined what he has in the bag right now. And yeah, what he has in the bag. It's very interesting, as he just let this one go. Goes into Giratina. And I already imagine what he has in the back here, because you see a Sylveon only really if they have another fairy in the back, because like, yeah, there's only really one good fairy in the Master League, which is the Togekiss here. And yeah, we're gonna lose this match here. I'm just gonna forfeit, I think, later on here. But yeah, this team definitely worked out for me really well. I would highly recommend you this team, and in general, I really enjoyed using this, and like Metagross is so broken. But yeah, it's gonna be it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video.